editing process. But before coming to the video, shout out to Envato Elements for being a sponsor of this video. As a creator, finding the right resources can be tough, but Envato Elements makes it simple. It's have been my secret sauce for years, which I have used for creating number of various effects, already uploaded on my YouTube channel, giving me access to over 20 million assets, all for just $16.50 per month with the annual plan. That's a 40% savings. Whether you need stock videos, photos, music, sound effects, templates, or fonts, Envato has it all to bring your ideas to life. If you want to unlock unlimited downloads and take your videos to the next level, Envato Elements is the way to go. Let's get started. Starting with our presets list, the first preset is Glitch Transition. Glitch transitions create a digital distortion effect between scenes or clips. They mimic a glitch or TV static look, adding a modern, edgy feel to video edits. To use glitch transition presets from Envato Elements in After Effects, start by downloading the transition pack from the Envato Elements website, or you can simply check the download link in the description. After downloading, open your After Effects project and double-click on the project panel to import the glitch transition project file. It is usually in AEP format. Once imported, navigate to the project folder. After selecting a transition, drag and drop it into your timeline between two clips where you want the transition to occur. Additionally, try experimenting with blending modes such as add or screened to help the transition blend better with your footage. After making your adjustments, preview the transition to ensure it flows smoothly, then render and export your final composition. Glitch transitions can add dynamic energy to your edits, so use them thoughtfully to enhance specific moments without overwhelming the viewer. 2. Text animation. Coming on to our next preset, text animation presets are ready-made animations for text in After Effects. They provide quick effects like fades, slides, and bounces, and can be easily customized for different projects. To use text animation presets from Envato Elements in After Effects, first, download the desired text animation preset pack from the Envato Elements website, or you can simply check the download link in the description. Once downloaded, open your After Effects project and import the AEP file. After importing, locate the text animation preset in your project panel. To apply the text animation, simply drag and drop the animation template onto your timeline. Once the animation is in place, you can easily customize it by changing the text content, font, size, color, and other properties to match your project's branding or style. After you're satisfied with the look and timing, preview the animation to make sure it aligns well with your footage. Finally, render and export your composition to finalize your project. These text animation presets from Envato Elements provide a quick and easy way to add professional-looking animated text to your videos with minimal effort. 3. Openers. Jumping to our third preset, the openers. This versatile template is designed to help you create stunning intro animations for any project, whether it's for a YouTube video, a corporate presentation, or a personal creative piece. With easy-to-use placeholders and intuitive controls, you can quickly customize text, images, and colors to make it your own. Again, start by downloading the Opener preset pack from the Envato Elements website, or you can simply check the download link in the description. Once downloaded, open your After Effects project file, usually in AEP format. These Opener presets typically include placeholders for text and images or video, so you can easily replace them with your own content. Customize the text, font, color, and other elements as needed to match your branding or style. Many Opener presets also allow you to adjust animation properties, such as timing, speed, and transitions. After applying the changes and ensuring the opener flows seamlessly with your footage, preview the composition. 4. Logo Reveal. The fourth preset, which we're going to talk about, is Logo Reveal. Logo Reveal presets animate your logo with stylish effects, making it appear in a creative way, adding a professional and dramatic touch to your video intro. Perfect for branding. To use logo reveal presets from Envato Elements in After Effects, repeat the steps by downloading the logo reveal template that suits your project, or you can simply check the download link in the description. Once downloaded, open your After Effects project. After the file is imported, locate the logo reveal template in your project. Most logo reveal presets have placeholders for your logo and tagline, so simply replace the placeholder assets with your own logo file and text. If the preset includes any pre-built visual effects, such as lighting or particle effects, you can further tweak those to fit your desired look. Once you've made all your customizations and are happy with how your logo reveal looks, preview the animation to ensure it aligns well with your video. The last preset, which I am going to show, is the Instagram Stories Pack. The Instagram Stories Pack offers pre-designed templates and animations for creating eye-catching and engaging Instagram stories. It includes various text, image, and video effects, making it easy to customize and share professional-looking stories quickly and effortlessly. To use Instagram Story Pack presets from Envato Elements in After Effects, start by downloading the Instagram Story Template Pack that you want to use, or you can simply check the download link in the description. Once downloaded, open your After Effects project. These templates often come with pre-designed elements like animated backgrounds, text placeholders, and graphic elements, so you can simply replace the placeholder text, images, or videos with your own content. As you can see, I am placing a pizza pic onto the template. Well, you can customize the text by changing the font, size, color, and content to match your branding. Many Instagram story templates also offer customizable animation properties such as transition effects, timing, and speed. If needed, you can further tweak the visuals, including the background colors or any preloaded animations, to better fit your style. Using Instagram Story Pack presets from Envato Elements allows you to quickly create polished and professional-looking stories with minimal effort, helping you enhance your social media presence. If you guys are interested in subscribe or like buttons, they have some pretty cool YouTube animations that you guys can download. So that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, everything that I've talked about is linked to in the description box below. Thanks to Envato Elements for being the sponsor of this video. If you want to learn these effects or presets in depth, comment tutorial, and we will create tutorials for these effects and presets in depth. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Hey guys, in this tutorial, I will show you how to create water drop ripple effect in After Effects. Let's get started. To start, create a new composition in After Effects by clicking here. In the Composition Settings dialog box, set the resolution to 1920 by 1080 pixels to create a full HD project. Make sure the frame rate is set to 30 FPS for smooth animation. Name this composition Main Comp to keep track of your work and click OK. Next, add a background to your composition. Right-click on the timeline panel, select New, and then choose Solid. In the Solid Settings dialog box, set the color to create a clean background and rename the solid layer BG. Once you click OK, the white background will fill your entire composition. To add text, select the Text tool, click on the Composition panel, and type the text you want. It could be something like water drop effect or any text relevant to your project. After typing the text, use the alignment tools to center align it both horizontally and vertically in the composition. You can adjust the font, size, and style of the text as needed to suit your design. Once you have your background and text in place, it's time to pre-compose the layers. Select both the BG layer and the text layer in the timeline. Right-click on the selected layers and choose Pre-compose. In the dialog box that appears, rename the pre-composition to BG Comp and click OK. This action combines your background and text into a single pre-composition, making it easier to manage as you move forward in your project. After this, create a new composition for the radio wave effect by right-clicking in the project panel and selecting New Composition. Name this composition Wave. Then right-click on the timeline panel and choose New, then Solid to create a new solid layer. Rename this layer Radio Wave. Now go to the Effects and Presets panel, search for the Radio Waves effect, and drag it onto your solid layer. In the Effect Controls panel, change the color of the wave to white to match the theme. Set the frequency to 0 to make the wave appear more static and adjust the expansion value to make the waves expand. Enable the reflection option, which will make the waves reflect on the surface. To make the radio wave disappear after a few seconds, decrease the lifespan value. This ensures that the waves don't last too long and fade out naturally. Next, increase the start width to 100 to give the waves more width as they propagate. After adjusting these settings, apply the turbulent displace effect to add distortion to the wave. Lower the amount and size values to reduce the intensity of the distortion, which creates a more subtle effect. To further enhance the look of the waves, apply the fast box blur effect to the layer. Increase the blur value slightly to soften the waves and make them look smoother. After applying the blur, you might notice that the radio waves disappear too soon. In this case, go back to the lifespan settings and increase the value slightly to ensure the wave stays visible long enough. Next, use the producer point to position the wave at the bottom left of the composition. To create variation, select the radio wave layer and press Ctrl+D to duplicate it. Rename this duplicate layer Radio Wave 2 and move it to the top right of the composition using the producer point option. Then drag the layer to 2 seconds on the timeline so it appears slightly later than the first wave. Duplicate this layer again by pressing Ctrl+D and move the new layer to 1 second. Decrease the lifespan of this layer so it disappears earlier than the previous waves. Now duplicate this layer one more time, place it above in the timeline, and drag it forward to another time, so you have a continuous flow of radio waves in the composition. Once all the layers are set up, go back to the main composition. Drag the wave composition from the project panel into the timeline of the main comp. This will bring the wave animation into the main composition, and you can see the effect applied to the background and text layers. Create an adjustment layer by right-clicking on the timeline and selecting New, then Adjustment Layer. This adjustment layer will allow you to apply additional effects that affect the entire composition. In the Effects and Presets panel, search for the Caustics effect and apply it to the adjustment layer. The Caustics effect simulates the interaction of light with water, giving a reflective surface that will enhance the appearance of the radio waves. In the Effect Controls panel, set the water surface to the wave layer so that the caustics will interact with the radio wave animation. Adjust the color to white to keep the effect consistent with the wave's color. Finally, tweak the settings of the caustics effect to achieve your desired look. Play around with the reflection depth, wave size, and other parameters until the waves interact naturally with the background, creating a cohesive and visually appealing result. After adjusting everything, your composition will display dynamic radio waves with a reflective surface. If you want to download project files or any of the assets used to creating this video, you can find the link in the description below. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy, learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, we'll walk you through 3D tracking in Adobe After Effects. Let's get started. To begin, search for the 3D camera tracker effect and apply it to your video. The tracking process can take some time, depending on the length and resolution of your video. Once the tracking is complete, you will see a series of tracking points appear on the screen. These points will shift and disappear as the camera moves through the shot. There are two main settings you can adjust to change how the tracking points look. The first option is tracking point size, which lets you increase the size of the tracking points for better visibility, especially useful for 4K footage. The second option is target size, which adjusts the size of the target marker in the scene. You can increase it if you want to make the marker more prominent. After adjusting these, click on Tracking Points to select Area, then right-click and choose Create Solid and Camera. The solid will be placed on the tracked plane, and you can customize it further. You can resize and move the solid as needed. Once you're satisfied, right-click on the solid and choose Pre-Compose. Make sure Leave All Attributes are selected. Click OK. You can double-click on the pre-comp to open it up. Inside the pre-comp, import your video or image. Make sure the video is placed above the solid layer. You can adjust the position by dragging it and press S to scale it. Return to the main composition. You will see your video now correctly tracked onto the surface. You can track more points by using the same steps. The best part is that you can always go back to the pre-comp and make any changes. When you return to your main composition, the updates will automatically be applied. If you want to download project files or any of the assets used to creating this video, you can find the link in the description below. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy, learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to do the space motion tracking stabilization effect in After Effects. Let's get started. Here in After Effects, I got this video of a girl dancing. If you play it back, you'll notice the camera is moving quite a bit, and the girl isn't staying in the center of the frame. The goal is to lock the camera onto the girl, keeping her centered throughout the video. We can do this using the tracker panel in After Effects. If you don't see the tracker panel, go to the window menu and ensure tracker is selected. Then in the timeline, highlight your video by clicking on it. In the tracker panel, click the Stabilize Motion button. This action opens the video in a new window, and you'll see a tracker point. This tracker point is essential as it defines the part of the video we want to lock onto. You'll need to move it to the subject you want to track. In this case, the dancing girl. Before proceeding, ensure you're on the first frame of the video in the timeline. Zoom in for better precision and drag the tracker point to the area you want to track. I suggest choosing a point of high contrast, like the girl's specs, to help After Effects follow the motion more effectively. The tracker point includes two rectangles, an inner one for precise tracking and an outer one for the search area. Adjust these rectangles carefully. Make the inner rectangle tightly fit the target area, and for the outer rectangle, leave extra space, but don't overdo it, as this can increase rendering time. Once you've positioned the tracker point, return to the tracker panel and click Analyze Forward. After Effects will process the video frame by frame, tracking the selected point. This step may take some time, so be patient. Once the analysis is complete, scrub through the timeline to preview the tracking results. In most cases, the tracker will perform well. If the results aren't accurate, you can go back, adjust the tracker point, and repeat the process. When you're satisfied with the tracking, go back to the tracker panel and click Apply. A pop-up will appear. Confirm X and Y as the dimensions to apply the stabilization. After Effects will then shift the video so the tracked area remains centered throughout. If you play back the video, you'll see the subject stays in the middle of the frame. However, you'll likely notice black bars around the edges of the video. These appear because the stabilization shifts the entire frame, cutting off some parts of the video. To fix this, you'll need to scale up the video. Select the video layer, press S on your keyboard to bring up the scale property, and increase the scale value until the black bars are no longer visible. The amount of scaling needed depends on your video. For mine, I set the scale to 73%. Once scaled, play the video back again. You'll see the subject remains centered, with no black bars visible. The camera appears locked onto the girl, creating a smooth stabilization effect. This technique works great for videos where you want to focus on a moving subject while minimizing camera movement. If you want to download project files or any of the assets used to creating this video, you can find the link in the description below. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services. And that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Hi friends, today in this new After Effects tutorial, we will learn together how to recreate Netflix logo animation in a short, simple, and tricky way, and without any plugin. Let's get started. In a new After Effects file, create a new composition of size 2000 pixel by 400 pixel. Rename it bar, and we keep the duration, for example, 10 seconds. After that, we right-click to create a new solid. Let's make it pure red and the same size as the composition. After that, go to Effects and Presets and apply Linear Wipe. Start by inverting the wipe angle to -90. Create a first keyframe at the first frame. Make it 100. At the first second, revert it to 0, and at 5 seconds, we create another keyframe. It's the duplication of the second keyframe. The last keyframe will be 100. The animation result will be like this. Now we'll create a feather to the second part of the animation, and to keep it only in the second part, we are obliged to create a keyframe or 2 keyframes in the middle of the animation. Now it's time to create the tricky effect. The tricky effect is Block Dissolve. Apply Block Dissolve from the Effects and Presets. Change the values, for example, 75% in the transition completion, 2500 in the block width, and the block height at 5. If you are happy with the stripes or the size of the stripes, you can move to the second layer. Duplicate the same layer by pressing Ctrl+D. Now we'll change the color of this layer by using the fill effect. Set the color to an orange color. Then we solo the layer and we update the setting of the block dissolve. For example, 90% of the transition completion and the size at 3. Maybe you'll keep it sharp to remove the softness. Now it's time to delay it a little bit. We can change the evolution of the color by creating keyframe for the fill color effect. For example, start with red color and end with orange color. After that, we can duplicate the first layer and push it in the front and remove the block dissolve effect. The result will be a consistent solid red color at the starting and at the end of the animation. Now it's time to create a new composition. This composition will be an HD composition with a standard size. Drag and drop the bar composition in it and update the size. Press S and set the scale to 28%. Then press R and change the orientation to -90. Duplicate the layer 3 times using Ctrl+D. Select the first one and drag it to the left. Then select the second one and drag it to the right. Move to the next step. Change the orientation of the first layer, which is in the middle, to 90 degrees, and add a new effect, Corner Pin. Update the corners of the layer to match respectively the first layer and the second layer. Now we will try to make it a little bit darker using the exposure effect. The value of the exposure will be -1.5. Copy the effect and paste it to the second layer. Now it's time to work on the animation by delaying the layers to match the animation, as in the reference of the logo of the Netflix. The starting of the animation looks good, but now we have to work on the transition effect by using the time remapping effect, and we'll try to get references from every moment of the animation. The starting of the transition, the end of the transition, like that. We will control the animation of each layer to match or to create a continuity in the animation of the transition between the layers as a reversed animation. As you can see, I am moving the keyframes to the desired time so we can have a reversed animation of the Netflix logo. Now it's time to create a drop shadow under the middle layer, and that's by creating a drop shadow effect. Increase the softness, for example, to 120. Then I will try to duplicate the same layer and choose the copying behind and increase the softness. Mask the middle part to create the softness of the middle region. We'll have like the illusion of a 3D effect. As you can see, the animation looks fine. I think it's time to work on the curvy base of the Netflix logo. Create a new solid. Whatever the color, just double-click on the ellipse tool to create an elliptical mask. Drag the mask to the lower edge of the logo like this. Next, use the blending mode. We can use the silhouette alpha to be responsible of masking the desired region. Now it's time to work on the 3D animation of the camera. To do that, right-click and create a new camera. Enable the 3D aspect of the layers. After that, we create some keyframes in the transform settings of the camera, and we start creating our navigation through the logo. At a certain moment, the camera crosses through the logo. To refine the animation, we can select the first keyframes. With Ctrl plus Shift plus F9, we can make it easy ease out. That will give it more smoothness at the starting of the animation. The remaining part of this tutorial will be the tricky part. And as you can see here, just there is the part with colors that is missing. For that, we create a new composition, 1500 by 1500 pixel in size. We rename it colors. 10 seconds will be okay. And we create a new solid. The new solid with the same size of the composition. After that, we look for the effect, for color gradient. And we change the color like this. We start with the orange. After that, the pure red. After that, blue. After that, we come back to the red. Like that, we'll have this composition. In the effects and presets, we search for the starburst effect, and we update the setting like this: the scatter 300, the speed 3, the grid spacing 30, and the size 30. We will have this animation. Now the tricky part is to create a fast box blur, and we make it just for vertical, and we update the blur radius to 2500. We can see nothing, but look at this tricky part. If we add a curve effect, and we choose the alpha channel, and we update the curve like this, we will have those bars. Feel free to play with the setting to have the best look. For me here, I'll update the size at the middle, playing with the keyframes to have more thick bars in the middle of the animation. And at the end, I will add a new effect, venison blinds. Like that, I will control the effect to appear and disappear at the starting of the animation and at the end. I will play on the transition completion every time I need just to make the effect appear or disappear, and I will play also with the size of the width of the appliance. I'll continue playing with the setting just till the moment I find the best look, or the best look that matches the Netflix intro. Yes, we are reaching something nice here. Now I will add the colors composition to my original scene. I'll try to place those colors in the right place. Switch on the 3D option of the layer. I'll place it again. Once it's a 3D layer, it will follow the animation of the camera. I find that the color bars are in the front, so I push them into the back. After some adjustments and enhancements, the animation looks great. It's now the time to work on the global timing of the animation. To do that, drag and drop Comp 1 to a new composition. This will create a new composition. Right-click on the layer, then go to Time and enable the time remapping. Create a new keyframe at every animation articulation. For example, at the end, create a keyframe at the full screen color. After that, we drag the keyframes to make the intro a little bit faster, and we'll keep a hold on the colors a little bit. Now the animation is faster and it's more close to the original one of Netflix logo. The final step is to create a new adjustment layer, and we'll add a glow effect. I will play on the settings of this effect to match the desired look or to reach the desired look at every moment of the animation. For example, at the starting of the animation, the glow is not intense, but I will increase it at the end of the animation, as you can see here. If you want to download project files or any of the assets used to creating this video, you can find the link in the description below. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. In this After Effects tutorial, I'll show you how to create a 2D character walk cycle animation using Illustrator files. Let's get started. First, open your 2D character file in Illustrator. Once it's open, collapse the file into individual pieces to separate them. Select the first layer, click the icon to release the layers, and drag to separate them. After separating the pieces, rename them one by one. It's important to rename each layer for clarity. This helps keep things organized. Now, you'll have individual parts for each body parts, such as head, body, neck, hands, and legs, which will further break down for easier animation. Next, save the Illustrator file by pressing Ctrl+S. Let's import this into After Effects. Double-click in the Project panel. Select your file and click on Import. Make sure to select Import Kind to Composition and Footage Dimensions to Layer Size and click OK. Double-click to open the character composition. Select all the layers except BG and press T to reveal the opacity. Set the opacity to 50%. Select the Anchor Point tool and relocate the anchor points of each object. For instance, for the head, move the anchor point between the head and neck. Do this for all body parts, including the legs, ensuring smooth animation transitions. Once the anchor points are adjusted, set the opacity back to 100%. Then start parenting each body part layer. For example, parent the lower hand to the upper hand and the hand to the lower hand. Continue with the legs, parent the lower leg to the upper leg, and so on. Don't forget to parent the head, body, neck, upper hand, and upper leg to the hip as well. Now you can start animating the walk cycle. Begin by animating the leg, thigh, knee, and shoe. Move 10 frames forward into timeline. Select the leg layers, press R for rotation, clicking the stopwatch to add initial keyframe into timeline. Move to the first frame and rotate the thigh to simulate the walking motion. Repeat the process for the knee and shoe, adjusting its rotation slightly to match the movement. After animating the leg, copy and paste the first keyframes to the last by pressing Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V to make the animation loop seamlessly. Apply the loop out expression by Alt-clicking the stopwatch and going to the property. This will make the animation continue indefinitely. Do the same for the knee and shoe. Now, to animate the left leg, duplicate the right leg layers by selecting them and pressing Ctrl+D. Place them to below and replace the right leg parts with the left leg parts, adjusting their positions and rotations to mirror the right leg's movement. You'll now have the full walk cycle for both legs. For the arms, select the arm layers and press R to reveal the rotation. Set initial keyframes at the 10th frame. Rotate the 3 hand layers in the first frame to the desired position, then record the keyframe and move 20 frames forward. Rotate the arm and hand again to simulate the swinging motion as the character walks. Keep adjusting the rotation every 10 frames and apply the loop out expression to the arm and hand rotations to make them loop continuously. Now, to animate the left arm, duplicate the right arm layers by selecting them and pressing Ctrl+D. Place them to below and adjusting their positions and rotations to mirror the right arm's movement. With these steps completed, you've now created a 2D character walk cycle in After Effects. You can tweak the animation further to perfect the timing or rotation, but this basic structure will get you a smooth walking animation. Happy animating! If you want to download project files or any of the assets used to creating this video, you can find the link in the description below. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Hey friends, in this Premiere Pro tutorial, I will show you how to create this sand text animation. Let's get started. First, select the text tool and type out your desired text. Next, go to the Align tab and center the text. After that, use the Anchor Point tool, hold Ctrl, and double-click to center the anchor point. Right-click on the text layer, choose Pre-compose, check Move All Attributes, then click OK. Press Ctrl+D to duplicate the layer. Right-click the duplicate and select Pre-compose. Check Move All Attributes, then click OK. Now go to Effects and Presets, search for CC Particle System 2, and apply it to the layer. In the Physics section, set the animation value to direction, the velocity to 0.5, direction to 90 degrees, extra to 0, and gravity to minus 0.2. Expand the producer section and set the X radius to 4 and Y radius to 15, ensuring the time indicator is at the start. Animate the position's X value to 1920. Bring the time indicator to around 4 seconds and set the position value to 0. In the particle section, set the birth color to white and the death color to black and check source alpha inheritance. Next, right-click, go to New, and add a solid layer, choosing any color. Place the solid layer between the two precomposed layers. Then go to Effects and Presets, search for Linear Wipe, and apply it to the solid layer. Change the wipe angle to minus 90 degrees. Bring the time indicator to the start and create keyframes for the transition completion. Select the sand layer, press U to reveal all keyframes, and bring the time indicator to around 4 seconds. Set the transition completion value to 100% and adjust the feather to 30. Lastly, change the track matte of the first layer to Luma Matte. If you don't see the option, click the toggle switches / modes button to reveal it. If you want to download project files or any of the assets used to creating this video, you can find the link in the description below. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Hey guys, in this tutorial, I will show you how to create 5 different text animations in After Effects. Let's get started. I will be using 1920 by 1080, 30 frames per second composition for each example. The font will use Poppins Bold with size of 150 pixels that has central text paragraph. Now in the first example, there is no animation, so let's go ahead and create one. First, expand the properties of the text. Click the Animate button and select Position. Then you will see the Add button appear. Click on it. Go to Property and select Opacity. Now to bring the text down, we're going to increase the second position value to like 150, and then we're going to set opacity to 0%. Let's expand a range selector. Make sure you are at the start of the timeline. Create a keyframe for offset by clicking the stopwatch and set it to -100%. Move 1 second forward and set it to a +100%. In the advanced settings, set shape to ramp up, then set ease high to 25% and ease low to 100%. Let's check the preview. Now we have a very smooth and elegant text reveal. Let's move to the second example. We're going to open and expand the drop-down of the text. Click the Animate button and select Position. Click the Add button, then Property, then Opacity, and again click the Add button, then Property, then Tracking. Now we're going to bring the text down once again. So set position to 150 that we used previously, and before we use opacity, decrease the tracking amount to crunch the letters together like that, so it will be -80. Then set opacity to 0%. Again, make sure you are at the start of the timeline. In the range selector 1, create a keyframe for start. Move to 1 second and set it to 100%. Now drag and select these keyframes. Press F9 to ease the keyframes. While the keyframes are selected, we're going to open the graph editor. Here I'm using Speed Graph. Select any point, then you will see the yellow handles. I'm going to drag both of them all the way in, then exit the graph editor. And here we have a very snappy animation compared to the smooth that we created previously. Now let's jump over to the third example. Again, expand the settings. Click the Animate button, and this time I'm going to select Blur. Then click the Add button and set property to opacity. Now before we use any opacity, let's increase the blur until we cannot tell what the word says. Set it to 150, then set opacity to 0%. Again, at the start of the timeline, we're going to expand range selector 1 and create a keyframe for offset. Set it to -100. Go 1 second forward and set it to +100. Expand advanced settings. Again, set the shape to ramp up, and for the ease high leave it as 0% and ease low set it to -50%. Now you can see we have a simple blur animation. But if we enable randomize order, this will give us kind of a cinematic type of animation. Let's head over to the fourth example. Again, expand this, click the animate button. I'm going to add scale, then add button, then property, then opacity. I'm going to set scale to 0% and opacity to 0%. Then expand the range selector 1. Create a keyframe for offset and set it to -100%. Go to 1 second and set it to a positive 100%. Expand advanced settings, set shape back to ramp up. Now set ease low to 100 and ease high to 25. Here we have a very smooth scale animation, which you would see a lot in motion graphics type of work. To the fifth example. For this, once again, expand this. Click the animate button. We're going to select tracking. Then add button, set property to opacity. Before we use any opacity, let's decrease the tracking amount to crunch letters once again. So -80. Then set the opacity to 0. Expand range selector 1 and create a keyframe for start at 0%. Let's move 1 second forward. Set it to 100. Drag and select the keyframes. Press F9 to ease them. Go to the graph editor and do the same thing, pulling these handles all the way in. Now exit the graph editor. And let's preview this, so this way the letters animate from the left. It looks like they were stuck together, and they are quickly expanding. So one important tip here is you could add motion blur if you would like the text animation to be even smoother. Click on the toggle switches / modes to see the motion blur option. So here, if we enable motion blur, you can see that the whole animation will be a lot smoother. Now I'm going to go back and add motion blur to every example, and we can preview them again. So this is the first one, and enable motion blur. If you don't see this column, click toggle switches on modes until you do, and you'll see the motion blur. So check this one, make sure this one is also blue, so you can see the motion blur. This is the first one, the motion blur. The second one. Third, well, to the blur you can't really apply motion blur. Let's go to the fourth one, enable motion blur. And here is the last one, so using motion blur is completely up to you. If you want to download project files or any of the assets used to creating this video, you can find the link in the description below. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Hey guys, in this After Effects tutorial, I am going to show you how to create this flow map, easy flow line effect, using Loop Flow plugin. Let's get started. Start by creating a new composition of 1920 by 1080 and rename it Loop Flow. Then double-click on the project panel and import your image. Drag this image into your timeline. Press Ctrl+D to make a copy. Press Enter and rename it to Map. Then lock the below image layer. Then go to Effects and Presets and search for Loop Flow. Apply this effect to your map layer. Then click on Pen tool and draw two masks. Where do you want the flow to go? Go to Effects Control. Set the across base points to 30. Now assign Mask 1 to Mask 1 and Mask 2 to Mask 2. Here you can check the Loop Flow effect. Under Flow Map, select the Flow Map Draw option. Under Animation option, expand Animation Speed Noise. Set the animation speed noise amplitude to 200. Scale X to 680. Scale Y to 1700. We can animate this using Offset X. For this, hold Alt and click on stopwatch icon. Then add an expression time *5. Here you can find the sharp edges. To soften the edges, go to Effects and Presets and search for Fastbox Blur. Apply this to map layer. Set the blur radius to 3. This will soften the edges. Now hide the map layer. Right-click on the timeline and create a new adjustment layer. Apply the displacement map effect to this layer. In Effects Controls, set the map layer from 1 to 2 in Source to Effects and Masks. Set Max Horizontal -600. Here you can see the map is not properly fit to screen. For this, change the center map to Stretch Map to Fit. Now you can see the effect of the energy flowing like this. You can always refine the mask using Map Layer. Now go Alpha option of Loop Flow and adjust the graphs for alpha along ramp and alpha across ramp. Create a copy of the map layer by pressing Ctrl+D and rename it to Color. Unhide this layer and make it solo. Now delete the Fastbox Blur from this layer. Now uncheck the Flow Map Draw and show background options of Loop Flow. Now under Distortion Noise, set the amplitude to 4300, scale to 40, and adjust the graph for distortion ramp. This will refine the shape. Now apply VC Color Vibrance and change the color according to your need. Click here to show all layers. Set the blending mode of this color layer to Screen. Now we need to add glow to this layer. For this we use Deep Glow effect and place this layer above Adjustment Layer. Right-click and create a new solid and rename it Optical Flares. Now apply the effect Optical Flares to this solid. Change the blend mode to Screen. Place the flare accordingly. Click on Options under Flare Setup. This will open a new window. Under Preset Browser, click on Light and select Blue Spark. Here, solo the blue glow and click OK. From here, change the color of your preference. Increase the flicker speed and amount and decrease the scale. If you want to download project files or any of the assets used to creating this video, you can find the link in the description below. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy, learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create this 4-color gradient effect, apply the 4-color gradient effect to the PNG. Set keyframes for all color points. Then move these points over time to animate the color transitions. To add a glow, apply the Deep Glow effect on the PNG and increase both the exposure and radius settings to achieve the desired intensity. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create an abstract zoom animation in After Effects. Start by adding a rectangle with a 10-pixel stroke and no fill. Convert the shape to a 3D layer, then animate the Z rotation property using this expression, index *20. Each time you duplicate the layer, the rotation increases by 20 degrees. Next, separate the dimensions of the position property. At the Z position, add an expression, index *time -100. Every duplicate will speed up the animation by 100 units. And that's it. Your abstract zoom animation is complete. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create a shape morph animation in After Effects. Start by creating a circle and a square aligning both to the center. Rename the layers for clarity. Open the shape properties, locate rectangle path 1, and convert it to a Bezier path. Repeat this for the circle. Expand path 1 for both shapes and set a keyframe for the path property. Hide the rectangle layer, then copy its path and paste it onto the circle's path. Adjust the animation duration for the morphing effect. Apply easy ease to the keyframes and fine-tune the speed graph for a smoother motion. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services. And that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's a quick way to create a slide effect in less than 60 seconds. Start by selecting the Rotobrush tool and outlining your card. After outlining, freeze the Rotobrush. Then duplicate the layer and delete the Rotobrush on the bottom layer. Next, duplicate the top layer again. On the middle layer, apply the offset effect. Set a keyframe at the start of your timeline, then go to the end and adjust the keyframe value to 15,000. Add the directional blur effect and use the same settings provided. After that, apply glow, setting the glow threshold to 50% and the glow radius to 200. For the final touch, add the twirl effect, setting the twirl radius to 100. Keyframe the angle from 30% at the start to -30% at the end. Now your slide effect should be complete. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create an animated numerical counter in After Effects, start by adding a text layer. Next, go to Effect, then Expression Controls, and then add Slider Control. Open the text layer properties and link the source text to the slider. Now you can keyframe the slider from 0 to your desired number. To eliminate decimal values, modify the expression. Add parentheses to the beginning and the end of the expression, then at the beginning type math.round with a capital M. If you want to add a suffix, go to the end of the expression and type space plus space quotations, your symbol quotations. To add a prefix, modify the beginning of the expression and type quotations, any symbol quotations, space plus space. Now, as you scrub through your timeline, the counter will display whole numbers, and you can add X's or suffixes as needed. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how you can easily add a smear effect to your animations in After Effects. Start by animating your objects. For example, you can add position keyframes and loop out effect. Once your animation is ready, apply the echo effect. Next, set the echo time to -0.001 and adjust the number of echoes to around 100 or 200, depending on how intense you want the smear to be. After that, change the echo operator to maximum for the best result. And that's it. You've now created a smooth, dynamic smear effect to enhance your animation. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Create beautiful split-screen edits in After Effects with ease. Start by selecting the pen tool and drawing a custom shape that defines your split-screen layout. You can leave spaces between the splits for a unique look. Next, place your footage above the shape and assign the track matte of the clip to the shape layer. Adjust the footage position to fit perfectly within your design. After Effects allows for more flexibility than Premiere Pro when it comes to creating custom split screens. With these steps, you'll have full control over your split screen edits, making it simple to craft unique designs and enhance your projects visually. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create a title by using Saber Effect in After Effects, starts by separate your title layers in Photoshop. Then import into After Effects. Make sure Retain Layer Sizes is selected, then click OK. Right-click on the empty area of your timeline, then New, then Solid, then click OK. Go to Effect, then Video Copilot, then Saber. Go to Render Settings of Saber. Set Composite Settings to Transparent. Then go to Customize Core. Set Core Type to Layer Masks. Select Pen Tool. Start masking your title by using Pen Tool. Then go to Preset. Set this to Fire. Set Glow Intensity to 20. Glow Speed to 0.09. Glow Bias to 0.25. Core Size to 5. To animate title, set End Offset from 100 to 0. Then add an initial keyframe. Move forward to Timeline, then set End Offset to 100. This is how you create a title by using Saber Effect in After Effects. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such. Here's how to put text behind complex objects or people in After Effects. Import your video onto the timeline and duplicate your footage layer. Double-click the duplicate layer to enter it. Select the Roto Brush tool from the toolbar. Highlight the part of the footage you want to overlay with text. To remove unintended selections, hold the Alt key and select the area. Refine your selection frame by frame to ensure accuracy. Freeze the frames by clicking on the freeze icon. Write down the text and position it between the original footage and the rotoscoped footage. Adjust Roto Brush settings. Set feather to 20, shift edge to -10, reduce chatter to 25%. Enable motion blur for smoother transitions. Repeat these steps to place text behind complex objects in After Effects. Thank you for watching. For more tutorials and filmmaking tips, subscribe to Novela Film Academy. To create a typography staircase in After Effects, start by creating your text layer and pre-compose it for a non-destructive workflow. Use the rectangle tool to cut the text in half, then duplicate the layer. Set the mask mode to subtract on one layer to make the text reappear. Next, use the pan behind tool to center the anchor points of both layers within the mask. Make both layers 3D, then set the X rotation of the top layer to -90 degrees.